In today's episode, we're talking about aging, and I can't start that until the corpse of Mr. Burns in a rock and roll wig gets back.
You know what? I will not allow myself to be antagonized, bullied, and singled out during this episode.
All right.
I offer wisdom in this regard.
I'm getting older, my body's changing, and that's not something I'm going to apologize for.
I wish you would. Shut up, you cunt.
Hi, I'm Halle Berry in the first 15 minutes of Losing Isaiah. Trixie Mattel.
It's brutal. And I'm the proud owner of an incurable disease, herpes, Katya.
And welcome to the show where we talk about whatever we want.
Because it's our show.
And not yours.
Okay. All right. So the topic of today's show is
Elderly people. The topic of today's show is aging.
And you know what? Just because I happen to be older than you,
No, we are aging at the same rate. We are in the same boat.
that is not scientifically possible.
Well, why? Because dogs don't live as long.
Shut up!
Here we have David Bowie, who fucked Falcor, who birthed this old man.
And it was worth every gross, grisly second of it. I'm older than you. How old am I? Guess my age.
I believe, I know you to be, I believe, 32.
4!
Oh, 34?
Yeah.
See, she's young people.
Look at those legs. That's varicose veins.
I'm not scared of getting older because of the last episode, you can find my MySpace. And I look pretty much the same since I was 16. Like, look, watch me on Drag Race. I look like a fucking teenager.
Well, you're a child.
That's what I'm saying.
You're a child.
Even you look younger on Drag Race. But that's before the road literally rode us hard and put us away wet.
Put us away wet and then never let us
Made
out.
us sell sunglasses with our eyes on them.
I love old people. I can't wait to get old and ugly. In my regular life, no, I know. I keep walking into these
few
jokes.
more minutes?
I keep walking.
It's also, though, I think age is all about what you
so-
project and what you believe. Because if you ever talk to people who seem really young for their age, I have a friend named Richard, he's 50. And I'm like, how do you seem so young? He's like, I don't think of myself as old.
Or maybe he never learned anything. You know what I mean?
Or maybe he's frozen in water like Mr. Freeze's wife.
Yeah.
Like, oh, honey, you're Botox? Honey, I live in a frozen tube. Botox?
I can't speak, eat,
honey,
or move.
Honey. Oh, you can't move your eyebrows? I can't move my body.
I think that it is our responsibility to hire hookers when we get ugly and old. And for... No, here's the thing. You're just 27? All downhill from here, bitch.
The feeling from 25 to 27,
Your body's changed.
my body quit. My body checked out.
Yeah.
My body was like,
She
we're
gained
good.
118 pounds.
My body was like,
in 2
I'm gonna
months.
go on vacation. I'll see you when it's time to die.
What you worry about when you get older is like, oh, I just got out of bed really fast and now I threw my back out. That's getting older, bitch.
That hurt me now. I'm 27.
You know, diet and exercise, that keeps you young, but no, that also nourishes your fucking physical organism.
And that's what's scary is like,
That's why I smoke. It's a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite.
well, I feel
Do you
like
think I'm a hypocrite?
what's funny is you dabble in the extremes.
Yes.
You're like, I'm gonna do yoga and sleep a lot
But I'm
and
also
go on
gonna
a
smoke crack
retreat.
for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna do drugs, suck a stranger's dick on camera at a meet and greet, and then throw myself in a cab and run without paying for it. Like
What did you just described the fountain of youth. Live
Boom.
fast, die, you know, in your 40s.
It's what you believe. I recently saw Parker Posey because she came to see my show, and she looked young
By
as
the
the day
way,
is long.
Can I give you a very short editorial New York Times post-show review of your show? It was so good. Bring it to, if you're a promoter watching this, like rubbing the skin off at home in your mother's garage, bring her to your city because she
Katya
is
laughed
so...
and cried.
Laughed.
At her age, do you know what it's like to get her to feel anything? Or to get her out of bed? We didn't have a handicap accessible theater. Me and 10 friends had to hook the harder, piece of her clothing, reel her in, and walk her up the stairs.
But the skin is so tough you can just go right into the back.
Well, we did it in your skin, and it was like suspension, and you watched the whole show hanging from hooks in your back.
I was like,
and you were like,
just vomiting on the left. All right, listen, this took a turn. And this is when I knew I got older, when I didn't understand Snapchat. Snapchat is a really, almost totally reliable mechanism to gauge whether you are on this side or that side of a generational divide. It's not intuitive to me, I don't understand its purpose, I don't see its value. That's how you know you're old. But the software update, I'm not a technology hoe. It makes me so horny. It makes me so horny.
You for an old person, that's cool that you can use the phone. Like you're not just forwarding jokes.
No, I don't do chain letters. I could though if I wanted to.
Maybe if you had forwarded a chain letter and not had bad luck, you would have ended up in a better place in your life.
Here we go. Hold on.
Is this an episode of watching her Snapchat herself?
When did the generations collide? Via technology.
I understand everything that my teenage siblings are using on technology, though.
Okay, here we go.
You are old, though.
I'm super old.
I'm the fucking young one.
Here we go.
In men's world, you can, we're men. We're men. You can camouflage yourself to be a certain age for a very long time. I know I'm gonna lose my hair, so I started shaving my head at an earlier age so that when I'm older, it doesn't look like I did it out of necessity.
You're
it looks
such
like I did it for
such an
glamour.
idiot. I Velcro on my leg hair on the top of my head, and I've been doing that for years, and look how good it is. Look how good it is.
You've been alone for years, and you will be for the foreseeable future. Why? Because she's youthful.
I make loneliness work for me.
My best accessory? Loneliness.
Yeah, the crippling fear of dying alone.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's clinical depression.
Hey, listen, depression is not just for the rich and famous, it's also for you poor sluts out there, too. Wisdom does not come automatically with age. I know enough old people in my life to know that there are plenty of old people out there who are ignorant, hold on to grudges for no reason, take terrible care of themselves, and have nothing but disdain and contempt for the society as a whole. Me! No, I'm not that way. What about financial futures? How do we plan for them?
What I've done is, I find it's real helpful to go on a reality TV show and become a breakaway star, and then you just save all your money.
That is something that everybody can relate to.
It's something everybody can relate to. What are you gonna do?
I put all my cash in a hole and I fuck it.
I think it's important to think about the type of old person you want to be. By modeling yourself after old people you would like to be like.
I want to be S.R. Haddon.
Who's that? Is this about the movie Contact? Oh my God, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this anymore. Fucking Contact recap show.
Well, thank you so much for watching.
And don't forget to subscribe to Wow Present. If you're insecure about your age, just remember Katya is always closer to the grave than you are.
Yes, and I'm not only closer to the grave, but I'm
She's got one foot in. Her foot is dirty.
I always have the movie Contact on playing somewhere in my house. So I'm ready to make connection. I'm ready to connect to the other
I can
realm.
see the movie Contact from your house.
Maybe it's clinical depression.